As we're getting into our next game, or into our next series, into our fresh series. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Amygdala, we have our South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, representing himself, currently teamless, but an amazing player himself, I believe, streaming his POV as well. It is Creator. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent, we have the Red Protoss player from South Korea. Just look down Demi. Can he bring down his next opponent, though, as he is one of the favorites to win the entire tournament? It is ReBellioN. Creator, I mean, is one of the favorites to win the entire tournament. Did do quite well for himself a couple of weeks ago, but again, Young Yakov did knock him down, did bring him to his knees, and we saw Young Yakov bring down the Creator in that best of 5. I would love for that ace match. I would love to see it, but again, we'll see if Young Yakov does show up, and we'll see if he can even make it to those finals. Likewise for Creator as well. We'll see if they can meet once again. But now, we do have our 2 gate openers. Oh, I say that as a reminder, we've been casting a lot of Creator recently. We casted Creator versus Trigger yesterday during the Pigasaur Monday, and we saw that Creator, he was very often going for Gate Cyber Expands, these more greedy economic builds. That is not the case this time, but we'll keep an eye on Creator. So far, 2 gate opener. 2 gate opener out of Creator, likewise 2 gate opener out of ReBellioN as well. Here we go. 2 gate openers all around. So just settle in. Tossle with. All right. Oh, my apologies. If you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamma time. I need to focus on that. It is Gamma time. Predictions are open. Predictions are open, and play show bets on who you think will take the series. Best of luck in the chat. It is Gamba time. Let's go. Let us go. So our players are settling in. With our 2 gate openers, it's going to be Stalker into Sentry. Standard openers here between our 2 players. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Should lead into expansions, and we'll see which tech of choice we do embrace. Do we go for a Twilight Council, or Robo, or something different? And there it is, Robo for ReBellioN. Bit of a more safer, more defensive approach here from our Red Protoss player. Meanwhile, Creator, he does get his expansion up and running slightly faster than that of ReBellioN due to that pylon block. And Creator, what is it going to be? What tech of choice do we go for? Just waiting for his gas. And there it is. It's going to be the Twilight Council, so ReBellioN is going to be the aggressor. Sorry, Creator is going to be the aggressor. He will have Blink. He will have, of course, map control. Meanwhile, ReBellioN is going to be taking a more defensive kind of stance here, building up Immortals. Building up Immortals and getting into a 3rd base. Hallucination does confirm the tech, does confirm the Robo. So Creator, he is fully aware of what's going on. Likewise, ReBellioN does the same. So both players are aware of their opponent's builds, of their opponent's tech. It is going to be a Warp Prism first here by ReBellioN. Bold move. Now, with an earlier Warp Prism, you can move out across the map, and you can apply quite a bit of pressure. I should emphasize, especially considering the Blink only just began. So, in a way, you have like your own defensive Blink before your opponent has Blink themselves. Likewise, Sentries early on are very, very potent, just because without Blink, without any way to micro back, you can lock down the army. ReBellioN gets spotted. ReBellioN, he does get spotted. That is unfortunate. Immortal production has begun for the Red Protoss. And Creator back at home, he's gearing up and getting ready to even catch out the Prism. Oh no. Prism is coming in. Creator, he's looking for it, does come across the Adepts. Will try to shut them down. Alas, they will shade away. But the Prism is denied. And Creator hunting down the Adepts. Responding to the Prism. Adepts take him into the shade. One Adept goes down. And ReBellioN, he will get 1 probe. Just the one. 1 probe for 2 Adepts. Not worth it here for ReBellioN. Likewise, still looking for a way in with that Prism, but alas, he was denied. He was denied. He's racing back home. Speaking of back at home, he's trying to catch up. Immortal production, Twilight Council into Glaives. He's going for an all-in. ReBellioN is going for the all-in. Glaives, they don't really scale well into a longer game state. Creator is expanding, taking a third. ReBellioN throwing down extra gateways. Extra gateways, and he gets scouted. This is the difficult thing about PvP. It is so difficult to try to play aggressively without being seen because, I mean, at least in modern PvP, hallucinations and mass sentry are very common. Very common. So both players, they see everything. They see everything you're doing, everything you're up to. And Creator, he cancels. He cancels the third base. He confirms the all-in, and Creator, taking it very seriously, is getting ready for it. He's preparing for the all-in. Stalkers move out. They engage with the main army. Remember, Creator, he has Blink. ReBellioN does not. Creator even going for a backstab. Oh, and ReBellioN, does he recall? Oh no, he's gonna deny Glaives! No shot, he's going for the pylon! Pylon's gonna be targeted down. Pylon does fall. Massive pickoff. ReBellioN, though, he doesn't turn back around. The Prism did. Is still pushing out. Creator can always recall. Back at home, building on more sentries. Shield batteries as well. He's getting ready for the all-in. Even catching reinforcements as well. He gets one, he gets two adepts. We do have the backup pylon. Glaives back on the way. Once again, Creator reconfirms the army. He is aware, going for another backstab. And we'll see if ReBellioN can still pull this off. Jesus, we have a line of just everything. Cannons, shield batteries, more cannons, more shield batteries. He's not stopping. Adepts, they have denied the shade into the main. There's a full wall. Stalkers, they bust into the main base. They depower the gateways once again. And that means no more reinforcements. No more reinforcements. Just a mass pickup here. As the Atrocious Pylon goes down. Diving on the Immortal. Immortal goes down as well. And ReBellion's just being picked apart. He's trying to force his way in. And he's gaining some ground. Decent force fields. Gets a pylon. Gets a cannon. But the Immortals are doing nothing in the back line. They're just too far away. The force fields are brutal. And Creator's holding. Creator, he is holding. He's shutting this down. We have more reinforcements on the way. Across the map, Stalkers, they wreak havoc. They're going for the Cyber Core. Nice juggling here by Creator. We can see ReBellioN is gaining ground. He's pushing through the Immortal. The Immortal pulls away. Boys are being pulled. Most of the side defense is depowered. The Robo as well. ReBellioN, can he pull this off? Oh, he's trying to. There's the recall. Stalkers are racing back home. And with those reinforcing Stalkers, Creator, he has enough. Oh my god, the juggling. Does have enough. There's 3 Immortals left, and only 3 Immortals. Creator, he can just dive on in and goes for the Prism. Prism goes down, and everything else as well. GG gets called, and Creator, he holds. He takes game number 1. GG. GG, well played. Again, very solid scouting at a Creator. As we did mention in the lead up to that all-in, it is very difficult to hide these kind of all-ins in PvP, just because it is very common to open up sentry into double, into triple sentry as well. I mean, both players, right? Both players, they had 3 sentries. Both players were scouting each other non-stop, and with that, Creator, he was able to confirm what was happening. Saw it ahead of time and responded very well and very nicely to it. Able to punish it, counterattack, delay the all-in, force the army back home. Like, Creator was just all over ReBellioN. And with that, GG. GG, well played. Now we're getting into game number 2. Getting into game 2. Going to be loading into Whispers of Gold, and we'll see if ReBellioN can bounce back. So getting into our next game, and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Whispers of Gold, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Blue Protoss, leading the series 1-0. And looking to advance on to those semifinals. We'll see if he can be stopped. It is Creator. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player down in the series. We'll see if he can bounce back and force the ace match. It is ReBellioN. Here we go. So we are going to be settling in. ReBellioN going for his own gate expands. Oh, sorry, I should say 2-gate opener, I would imagine. Likewise, same for Creator. As I mentioned before, Creator, he has been playing a lot with Gate Cybercore openers into faster expansions, but we did not see that in Game 1, and we'll see if he does embrace that here in Game 2. As Creator's in position, and he does throw down that second gateway. So 2-gate opener out of Creator. We should be seeing something... Oh. Hello. That's not a gateway. There's one gateway, but there's no second gateway. ReBellioN going for the faster expand. He's crazy. Gate expand out of ReBellioN. Very greedy build here, cutting a lot of corners. And ReBellioN, he's asking to be all in. Oh boy. His Creator, he's about to scout. He's dipping in with the probe. Creator, he will confirm that, of course, there is the expansion. There is the Nexus before the Cybercore as well. That's crazy. Just straight up gate expand. And, oh boy. Creator, he should respond with an all-in. Yep, there we go. Pylon, Proxy Robo, 1 base all-in at a Creator. This is the correct response. Basically, this is a bit of a PSA if you're out there in the chat. If you happen to be a Protoss player experiencing the latter, what ReBellioN is doing is illegal. This is an illegal maneuver, and Creator, he's here to lock him up, papi. As it is very risky to cut corners quite like this. Even MaxPax doesn't do this. Like MaxPax, he's known for these more like economic builds. Even he doesn't cut this many corners, especially on Whispers of Gold, where there is no ramp coming into the natural either. So Bold's move, ReBellioN, he's basically telling Creator, mate, come at me. What are you gonna do? Creator's like, okay, I'll all in you. And ReBellioN scouts. ReBellioN, he scouts, he confirms, he's aware of the all in. Can he hold? Best of luck. Best of luck, ReBellioN, papi. Best of luck. As the army is arriving, initially two Adepts going to be threatening a Shade. Second Pylon just in case, to keep everything powered. ReBellioN responding with his own Robo on the low ground. Here we go. Creator going for initially the Prism, followed by the Immortal. Extra gateways back at home, setting up with 3 gates. Stalkers, they move out. And we don't have any Stalker reinforcements from Creator, going purely Adept. The Adepts. There we go, Immortals on the way. And Creator, he's going to be dropping into the main. 2 Adepts, they one-shot probes. Nice force field, slowing down the push. But last it does get into the mineral line. Gets one. Oh, just one probe. Nice defense out of ReBellioN. So far, so good. He does defend the main. Meanwhile, at the natural, his own Immortal production getting well underway. Has one shield battery as well. Of course, has better saturation. But again, this all in, it's only merely just begun. And the Immortal, he wants a Stalker. He wants it, he's going to get it as well. Yeah, there's no saving the Stalker. One Stalker goes down. Oh, shield battery gets denied. Adepts, they get into the mineral line. Just getting one probe. Once again, Creator playing it very safe. Doesn't overextend. Doesn't even attempt to. Rotating over, about to have 2 Immortals. And even though ReBellioN has his own Immortal, he has no Prism, so he has no micro potential. Again, the pickup micro here is going to be a deciding factor for Creator. As here comes the all-in. Back up. These shield batteries are late. They're so late. The forces are brutal. The Immortal gets shut down. And there's no escaping this. The Immortal is going to fall. Massive pickoff. From here, just moving forward. Takes down the shield batteries. Takes down the Artosis Pylon as well. Depowers the shield battery. And Creator is just having his way with this army. Again, very delicate micro out of Creator. Doesn't want to overextend. Third Immortal has arrived. Shades into the main. He commits to the Shade. He does commit in. Adepts, they try to keep up. Creator shading back down. Killing more probes. Meeting up with his main army. Got 10 probe kills. Creator takes an economic lead. He's up in workers. Nice force fields, but I mean, that's what the Prism is for. Yeah, despite the good force fields, they just buy time. Adepts, they shade in once again. He does get into the main, more probes falling. And ReBellion's just being picked apart. Just being picked apart at this point. 13, 14 probe kills. Ay, ay, ay. Not like this. Yeah, so as we're trying to commit out of this. Once again, the juggling. He pulls away from the Adepts. And Creator, he's overwhelming. He's just overwhelming the army. It breaks through all the Adepts. Nice force fields, but again, the prisons will save most of the army. 1 sentry goes down. But Creator, he's up to 4 immortals. Soon to be 5. Aye. 5 immortals here for Creator. Dropping into the main. Takes down the shield battery. And again, there's nothing to really punish the prison. There's nothing to punish. And once again, the Immortals, they can one-shot those workers. 2 of them, I should say. Going for the pylons. Looking to commit with the main army. The Immortals taking a lot of hits. Oh my god, 1 Immortal goes down. Bit of miscontrol there by Creator. It was a little bit inattentive. Despite losing that 1 Immortal, though, I mean, he still has enough. Like, it's still a crazy army. Oh my god, the force fields! Looks down 2 Stalkers, a Sentry, and an Adept. Got back into the main. Going for a Warpin as well. Nice force fields here out of ReBellioN. The Creator, he can't just fight, he can't just commit. Yeah, Stutter stepping forward. Creator, he will overwhelm. GG gets called in. Creator, he pulls off the 1 base all in. And Creator will take a 2-0 lead here, 2-0 score, and advance on to the semi-finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Congratulations here. Creator will claim the series. My condolences to ReBellioN, but I appreciate the bold move when it comes to the initial build. Remember, gate expand. Crazy. It was a crazy maneuver for ReBellioN to go for the gate expand. It was wild. Alas, did not quite work out. We didn't necessarily expect it to, but a bold move nonetheless. In the end, Creator does take it. Congratulations. Shout out to ReBellioN for, of course, competing here tonight and making it to the quarterfinals. Had a banger of a match against Demi, but alas, does bow out. And now we are getting ready for our next series for the lower semifinals. Here we go.